morning. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why I think the grant money should go to me and my team of sociologists. Sociology provides a way of understanding your community better because it connects the dots pretty much. For instance, you can better understand why a child acts the way he does based on the way he was raised and his parents. Also, you can understand how law enforcement puts certain things up to prevent things. It's literally is just connecting the dots. You have a deeper understanding of how your community works because of sociology. There are many different groups in our community. For example, you have teenagers as a whole, the ones that go out every night, spend their money in fast food, movies, and bowling, but also also make up the majority of the same group's employees force. There's also the Baptist group, which is a group that goes to church every Sunday and is obviously a religious group. They're the kind of group that passes on their beliefs to their grandchildren and their children and for many generations to come. There's also the student group, which is the group of kids that go to school and do their work and try to get higher in life. And there's the rebellious group that obviously is not into school and does things they aren't supposed to, such as drugs, stealing, and dropping out of school. The social structure in our community is based on what you do for your community. For instance, firefighters have a higher ranking per se in our community than somebody who isn't always out there trying to help and save people. Unfortunately, though, that means a lot of times people who have more money are usually better in control, such as doctors and lawyers, because they're helping their community, but they also have more money, which is more influence as well. As far as social institutions go, we have church, which is a huge one in the community. A majority of our community goes to church every Sunday, whether it be Baptist, Catholic, or Mormon. This, however, leaves church to influence our community quite strongly. Also, we have school, which is an institution. Those of us in school actually spend more time at school than at home. Some norms in our community consist of things such as going to church on Sundays or holding the door when an older person is walking in. A lot of the norms, however, turn into values because they go deeper than just what the action is. For instance, when you're holding the door for an elderly person, it is not just a norm, but it's also because you feel integrity and you need to help other people, which is being polite, which is a value. Also, in our community, you wave hi and you say hi to everybody. You ask how their day is, which is a norm, but it also goes into our values because politeness is a huge thing. My community is filled with beliefs on everything. Being where we are in Florida and my community being a small town, a majority of our beliefs come from the people who raised us, who teach us, and also religious people and our friends. Obviously, since it's a small town, a lot of the beliefs get turned into one belief. Everybody starts believing the same thing when you have your parents who went to school together and your grandparents and such. Also, social problems in my community. The main social problem in the community, which we would need the money for, would be the heated Republican and Democratic split, which is all over America, I know, but it is especially big in my community because many people in our community are wealthy, whereas there's not as many people. We have a lot of retirement homes, well, not retirement homes, but communities where there's golfing courses and all that stuff. So there's a majority of wealthy people, but at the same time, the working force is not very wealthy, obviously. So there's the split down the two, which causes, obvious tension. So with the money grant, I would be able to set up experiments and see where the line is drawn on each side and see if maybe there could be an agreement made between the two. And that's all. Thank you for your time.